Hey, what's going on, people? It's Mud Man here. I was just going outside here thinking. I was outside having me a little smoke, and I was looking at my tomatoes and how tall they are. As you can see, they are almost looking me in the eyes. And the cucumbers here, they's all running together. But the reason these are this close is because I didn't even plant these. I threw out a yellow tomato in pieces, thinking I'd just grow a few yellow tomatoes and move them. But last year I grew them up there, so I'm thinking some of the seeds maybe came down. But this tomato plant right here is a tomato plant. I got hay around it to keep the moisture in. Oh, one of the best things you can do for your plants is to like take the hay and put around it. Any plant, it works, cannabis, anything. This is a strong plant. Like compared to this and compared to the other ones, whatever type of tomato this is one plant. And there's literally one plant. And it's turned into this. And it's healthy. It's thick. And then we got these. These will produce quite a few tomatoes. I mean, even these down here eventually this summer will produce some. These cucumbers are growing like crazy. So my plan is to let them run up this, up around that, and run that by them. But listen, this tomato plant right now is up to my beard. So, beard. Okay. And you can see the tomatoes hanging. They just hang them while they're hanging loose. But that thick tomato I was talking about, that one right there. So my rabbits are up here. I gotta get them some water and feed them here in just a second. I'm gonna be doing that. But I got that growing from right there, out of the corner of his cage. And I'm like right here, look, to show you and prove to you that I am no liar. What is this right here? That right there, found it, is a tomato plant growing out of the rabbit's cage. So you know I'm not lying about when I tell you stuff. I'm not lying because there's really no sense in it. So I can take this tomato plant and I'm gonna just stick it right here in the ground. Just fuck like that right there. And I'm gonna put that dirt over it and that dirt over it, and we're gonna push it down. And that son bitch will just grow right there. And we'll come back and check on it. We'll check the cucumbers. Make sure they're all growing up this and across those vines like I want them to. So the cucumbers are just hanging down. And look, man. So a couple years ago when I started this YouTube thing, I was worried about what people thought of me and what people thought about who I was and where I lived and where I raised my family at. And then I came to the conclusion, and y'all can suck my dick. So there was videos like, oh, you raise your kids in a trailer park. It's like, no, it's not a trailer park. They just happen to be a couple trailers close. Like 4. It's not a trailer park, okay? And it's all about how you present it. Like we've had nothing but a week of rain here where I live. So the grass is getting a little high and everything. So I haven't been outside much because I've been down in my back and shit. So everything's a little high. But I'm going to be cutting it tomorrow. And then I'll show you what it looks like after. But this pumpkin plant, I did not plant this. It just started growing. And we got some massive pumpkins on it. I got stuff set up going in there. It's a bleeding heart for my daughter. This was a Mother's Day gift to the old lady. We have this flower. That's a lot prettier when these are off of it. But like, see, if you pull those off, then the other ones don't grow. So I don't know what that's called. This rose bush has taken off. It's massive. It might bloom again. And we got the sunflower with all the little sunflowers growing off of it, which is crazy. So I picked this off, and then I'm going to rip this one off because why? It don't need all these. And people's like, oh, you're hurting, kill. No, I'm not. Look, the less nutrients to keep these alive, the more. So that's enough to feed all these and make the growth. I did not hurt that at all. Did nothing to that plant. And if you think I did, then you're wrong. I've been doing this for 25 years, guys, doing these plants. I know what I'm doing. So, okay. So these are humongous. Look at these. Hand size. Jesus Christ, look at this. Look, there's even a little bug on there. Ain't that cool? But there's also miniature sunflowers growing off of this one with little sunflowers growing off. I got to do a bunch of yard work and everything, but it's worth it. Keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me on the right track. Keeps me loving life. Watching things grow and thrive and develop. That's what I like to enjoy. I love life. We got little cats that run around here and everything. We got rabbits. We got snakes. We got everything. So right now, we're going to see if Miss Mama Rabbit wants... Oh, get it, Mama. Come on. Get it. Here, I'll put it in here. Okay, hang on. So I'll give you one. And then you won't get that one. And then Hopper, I'm coming with you. Here, come here. You want it? Good boy. That's a good boy. Oh, you dropped it, man. Here, get it. Get it. Good. Get it. Come on, good boy. Good boy, Hopper. You're a good rabbit. You're the best rabbit here, buddy. You've been digging like crazy, though. So, like, people would say this rabbit cage is dirty. I would say, no, it's not. So, he's 5 years old. May the 22nd made 5 years that I had him. So, he's a little over 5 years old. And, I've raised him in this cage. He had a bigger cage at one time with his brother. So, then I cut it down for practical reasons. And, I throw regular dirt in there. I throw regular grass in there. I let him be a rabbit. I keep him protected. The same thing with Mama Rabbit here. Mama Rabbit, she lives in there. Their cage ain't dirty. They like a little bit of poop around. If they go around any rabbit den, there'll be poop. If you keep a rabbit's cage like completely clean, the rabbit will end up getting sick. I promise you that. So, just to let you know. I've done this for many, many years. Kept these animals. And speaking of animals, let's look at one. Let's look at this male ball python of mine. See where he is at. There he is. He is a yellow belly. And he just hanging the line. And he's cool. Heat's on, just shed. Got to do all this stuff later today. But, hey, figured I'd post the video and show you all some shit. Hang loose, look.